you guys doing today? Well, I'm going to tell you something that happened to me last week. So my niece wanted to do a vase. So she came over last week and hung out with me, and she did a vase. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take this time to do a tutorial to show how I do vases. And she did good. We was just, how do I mix this? How do I do this? How do I pour? Tell her how to take her time. How she does, big pours, the outcome. When she takes the top off of, the bottom off the vase. Here, you bring down, you're going to get this marble effect. Or if you want to do your colors crisscross and you get the line effect. The whole thing, she was asking good questions. I forgot to turn the camera on. Yeah, that was one of those times. Oh, it was such a lovely video, and how I found out I forgot to turn the camera on at the end of doing all that. I was like, okay, now I want to show my niece with her stuff, and then when I grabbed the camera, the stand and everything, and I went to point it toward her, it was dark. It was not even on. She said, oh, I thought that yours just goes out when... I was like, oh my goodness. Anywho, it was a good video. I'm going to have to do it again one day. But this is her vase. I love, love, love her colors. And I told her I was going to mimic her colors and do a vase in this. And look at her picture. OMG. Look at that picture. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Oh my goodness. So this is her vase. And this is her picture. So today I am going to be a copycat, and I am going to do the same colors. So I'm going to also do a video on how I spray these. I put the first coat on these, and I let them dry for 2 days, and then I'll put another coat on it. But yeah, so that would have been a lovely video to share with you guys, but Dodo here, oh my goodness, hold on a second. So I have already put the pegs at the bottom. This vase is leveled, as you can see. But what I'm going to do, because thank you subscribers and viewers, so they told me that what will probably help with the paint to pour down better, instead of, when I do this and go like this to spray it with alcohol. So I have alcohol, and I did it before, but I never did it in front of the camera. So just gonna lightly spray it and clean it down so there's nothing on here. I wanted you guys to witness this. So if it pours down on this one, it only did it because you guys are here and watching it. But I promise you, I did it before and it didn't work. It just didn't work. Today is a lovely day here in Sacramento, California. It is beautiful today. So I decided, and today is my off day. Yeah, and of course, 2 people at my job have called me twice. My coworker that's on the team with me, I hate to bother you, and then my supervisor, I hate to bother you. Yeah, but you are. So we are going to let that dry. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta put that on the thing. So we're gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna fix my crooked camera. Hold on a second. Okay, I fixed the camera. I'm going to put this on the canvas. I have a little 8x10. Got to make sure that is in the middle. Make sure that's, and it's not leveled, of course. Of course it ain't leveled. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to use the same cup she had. I'm just a copycatter today. That's okay. That's okay. Did I say hi to you guys? Hi, you like my glasses? This lady in Safeway yesterday. Wait a minute, where's the thing at? Where are you guys at? There you go. Hi. Now you can't see me. This lady in Safeway yesterday gave me a compliment. But you know, she gave me a compliment after I gave her a compliment. So is that a real compliment, or she was just saying that mine's look nice just because I said hers look nice? I don't know. I took it as a compliment. You never know. So here we go. I am going to, since I want my last color to be silver, I am going to put that one in first. And I only have a little bit of white because I'm wanting to use all of this because this white had metallic in it. I could have put some more Floetrol in it and stretched it in case I needed some more, but I didn't want to do that today. And here is the black. I've already shaken these up earlier, but I just want to make sure. So I'm going to take the tops off of these and start pouring. So one of my viewers, I hope she's a subscriber. I should say she's my subscriber. That's so cute to say. Well, she recommended me to this other guy, Left something. And artist, I forget. Oh Lord. So I watched him. He was very interesting. He said he was 6'8". I'm like, oh wait, you tall. That's a big man. He said he doesn't wear gloves because his hands are so big. I didn't think they were that big, but I didn't see his whole hand either. But he has some pretty wide fingers. So if Left artist, if I'm saying it wrong, I probably am. I got to go back because I only watched 2 of his videos. No, actually 3 of his videos. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. So I am pouring the silver, and I think I'm going to do, yeah, the black. Not a lot of black, because you know black will just take over. Then a little bit of the white. And she had a lot of yellow in hers, so I'm going to put a little bit more yellow than I planned. Nope, I want to put a little bit more yellow. Oh, it was such a good, it was such a good video. I can't believe I did that. You learn, you learn, you learn. And I know next time I have a video or go to make one when I'm collaborating with somebody, I am going to say, hold up. Check the video first. Check it, check it, check it. I'll probably use up all of this white. Probably most of this silver too. Because I am going to have to make some more anyway. So I think that's all the black that I'm going to put in there because I don't want a lot of black. So I'll put the black over there before I knock it over. So as you see, I'm in a different direction. So I opened up the window when I wanted the light to come in, but it just looked so foggy when I had the window, had the camera that way. Too much light. Uh-oh, I got that dirty. Yellow, white, so I'll finish up with these 3. Silver, yellow, and white. Come on, white. I was explaining to her, you know, how you can just do a pour, just pour it in the cup and don't worry about the layers. It's, you know, it'll come out all psychedelic and she said, Auntie, you using words I don't think are words. So I was like, psychedelically. You know, we make up our own words. Just like when we sing in a song, we be making up all kinds of words and songs. I just be laughing. And I laugh at myself now because sometimes I listen to the song now, or if I hear it on the radio, and I'm like, you know what? That's not right. I wasn't saying those words before. So yeah, we were singing the wrong words to the songs, like Pleasure Principle, we just tore Janet Jackson's song up when we were younger. Just excited when it came on the radio. Trying to clean up after myself before I start my pour. Well, this guy that I was watching, the left artist, left-handed artist, something like that. But I watched the one that he did on canvases. Very interesting. He told me some things that I already knew, but it was very interesting, and I like the way he comes across when he's doing his videos. One time he said, you know, I'm a professional. Then he caught himself and he said, I'm not a professional. I was like, okay. You are, aren't you? But he's been doing it, he said, I think 3 years. Then I should have looked when that video was made. But anyway, let's pour. See how this one comes out. I'm gonna be Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's a lot of black over there, but that's all right. That's okay, because we can always fix that. I'm gonna be patient and let it pour on down. See if it's gonna cover it. I see one part over here that stopped. That's not gonna go all the way down. So I'm gonna go get my stick. I'm just gonna tap it. Give it a little tap. Looks like it's pouring on that end. Come on. Okay. Wait. Should I tap it or should I wait? Pour. I know I need to get these bubbles out of here. He even talked about, you know, how to quickly get rid of bubbles and spray on there real quick and so it doesn't burn, and very thorough videos. This is more of a tutorial. And mine is more of just the vase pour. Just the vase pour. Yeah, I got more black than my niece had. Where's hers at? Oh, she got like marble type in it. She was scared to use the air gun. It was so cute. No, I'm going to burn it. I'm like, do it. Oh, it went down. I said, do it. She knows I'm silly, but she just saw a sillier side. She's like, Auntie, I know you silly, because when we went camping one time, the kids were afraid to get in the water. Really? So me and my girlfriend went down and just took off and just jumped in the water. And then they looked, they were like, okay. And I said, whoever cannot swim, we had life jackets for them. And they all jumped in the water. They had so much fun. So the next time we went camping, I think it was the next year or 2 years later. I think it was the next year because we started doing it every year. They just was jumping in the water, and then we got on the jet ski. So we were on a jet ski. My girlfriend's brother brought his jet ski, and he has a big old huge tube that we could get on and ride on it. So my two nieces, we all had on our life jackets, and we went up to Lake Comanche, and we had our life jackets on, and they were trying to push me off. I was like, really? But I think my one niece, Brittany, fell off, but I don't think Sharon fell off. Yeah, I don't think she fell off, but it was so funny, and I would not fall. I was like, nope. This is pretty. I have some more paint. Ooh, this is pretty. This is pretty. I'm gonna push it on. Y'all gonna be mad at me, but oh, let me get rid of these bubbles. There we go. That make it darker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want a little bit more yellow in it. I think all kids should have the outdoors experience. My mom, she kept us outside. You know, at our age, we didn't have the electronics that these kids today have. And I think I had a nice growing up, you know, to be able to experience. So I grew up in San Francisco, and my mom always had us, when it was nice, pretty days, she always had us at the beach. She would make us, and this is funny because those salami cotto sandwiches and bologna sandwiches, yes, we had those. And they didn't have the little cartons of juices like they have now, the little square cartons. We had round cartons with aluminum, little foil at the top with nothing but sugar and water. Yeah, my mom had us with those, and she would always bring those and chocolate milk. So she would have us at the beach, just having so much fun. Me and my cousins and my nieces. She had a station wagon. And back then, you know, we had to wear seat belts, but we had, you know, the seat belts that the lap went over our lap. But the back of the station wagon, you know, we didn't have the restrictions that we have now. So there would be like 6 of us in the back, back of the, in the cargo part. We'd just be in there just flopping all over, and she would open it up, and you undo one side and it'll come all the way over, and then to open up the window. Yeah. Those were, like you say, like people would say, those are the good old days. Those were the good old days. We would have so much fun. And I know when my cousin Sean sees this video and she starts to reminisce on those days. We would have my nephews and nieces. They were young, but we were the oldest, me and my cousin Sean. And we would have to, babysit them, and that was okay because they sometimes didn't want to go in the water, and they would sit up there with my mom, and me and her and my cousin Scotty, we would go out and run in the water. We didn't care how cold that water was. That water was ice, freezing cold, and we would just have so much fun. Run out and run back, and then we would run, and you know how the water would go back real fast like you were moving? We would do that, or sit in it, and it would look like we was moving in the water, in the sand. Yeah, we would have so much fun. And then my mom, she used to take us over to Playland. Playland was at the beach as well. So when she had money, she would take us there, and we had bumper cars and the Ferris wheels, and that one thing that you spin around and you get dizzy like you're gonna throw up, that ride, and the roller coaster. Those were like the main attraction. Playland was not that big, but it was big to us because we were younger and a lot littler. So we would go in there, and to this day I still love candy apples. Oh my gosh, they're my favorite. They're my favorites. Me and my other girlfriend, Shay, when we were pregnant with our kids, we would meet. She would come over to San Francisco. She lived in Oakland, and she would come over, and we would go to the candy store down at the Fisherman Wharf all the time. If it was once a month, we had 2 things that we did together when we were pregnant. Because we were pregnant, I was pregnant with my son, and she was pregnant with her daughter at the same time. And I had my son in January, and she had her daughter in February or March, one of the two. Or she might have had her in January. I can't remember. But she would come over, and we would just meet just to get either a caramel apple, or we would do the candy apple. And that was our thing. She was like, we would call each other, you want to meet? Okay. And then we would crave seafood. Oh my gosh. So we only had we had 2 places that we would go to. So the one main place was Red Lobster. When they opened Red Lobster in Richmond, California, at Hilltop, oh my gosh, we would meet there. 2 big old belly women sit there, and we would crack our crab and enjoy ourselves and eat all the time. And then we would go to this other restaurant that was down by Kaiser Hospital, and I cannot remember the name of it, but I would say called the Crab Shack. And we would go there and eat, and they kind of like knew us because we went there a lot. Back then it wasn't that much money, but now you go to a place like that and do these crab boils, it's like $50 for one person. Time sure has changed, and those are the good old days, because we would get a big bucket. Both of us would have a bucket each, and it would be crab, and then you can order extra stuff like chicken wings or French fries, or garlic. You would have the garlic crab or plain crab, or if you wanted mixed or spicy. One time I had it spicy and I had heartburn, so I didn't have it spicy anymore. I just had it with garlic, but I remember having that heartburn. It was not fun being pregnant and having heartburn. So we have let this drip, and I have ran my mouth enough. So let's see. We're going to wipe the bottom. Uh-oh. That got paint on it. So do you guys have childhood memories that are just, every time you think of them, you just smile? Well, those are a couple of my childhood memories that I'm sharing with you, and I love, and I would just smile when I think of those times. And I thank my mom. My mom lived till she was 91. She lived with me her last 3 years of her life, and she was an awesome, awesome lady. You know what? I'm going to need another glove now, because when I lift this up, I'm going to get paint all on my hand. But maybe I can just say, so what? I'm going to move these bottles over here. And I think this is pretty. And I'm going to show you guys. Come on. Pop these bubbles. I think hers is prettier, but this is pretty. I like the way the bottom is with the yellow. Ooh wee. Look at on this side. Oh, I'll show you. Hold on. So this is the side. And my daughter, she was telling me, Mom, you should put that on a rotating table. And I said, you know what? I have a Lazy Susan. I said I was going to find me one, but I found one in my garage. So I'm going to start putting them on this big Lazy Susan that I have. Oh, I like that side better. Look at that. Maybe I'll push that over. And it'll come out like that. Oh, I like that. Maybe mine do look better than hers. Oh, wait. That's pretty. I know I always say, that's pretty, that's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. Watch, I'm going to do it just a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. Just a little. Yeah, let that flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Okay. I saw something over here. Okay, I'm going to take that off. Let it drip just a little bit more. Take it off. And we'll do the painting. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, crapper. Crapper. Let me push this over some more. So we got most of it already on that side. You know what? I think I have some. Nope, I don't have any more. It seems like it's not a lot of paint. But I'm thinking on this little 8.5 by 10 that I didn't need that much paint. But whoop, boop, 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 boop. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. That's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Clean them sides up. Make sure the sides is that. Yeah, the painting came out a lot darker. It's going to dry darker too. But that's okay. I still see the yellow in there. Pop them bubbles. Make sure them sides is taken care of. All the way around. And bring you in so you can see. Ooh-wee, that's pretty. Yep, I stole her colors. Mine came out darker. I used more black than she did. She used a lot of yellow. A lot of yellow. She wanted more yellow because I think she said something about yellow being in her room. But I love the way these parts drop off the side of the... That's one of them red cups. You know them red cups you use at your barbecues and your picnics. That is it. That's pretty. That's the 8x10 that goes with this vase. So you see how hazy it is with the sun coming in that way? So I wanted to show you how it looked, and I wanted to say peace. Thank you for watching the video. I was going to put my glasses on. What I do with them? Oh, they're over there. Forget it. Thank you for watching the video. I love you. Bye-bye.